We need it, but you know, at the end of it, I always say, I'll see you on the next one. And I've been saying that for years. Everybody says that. I need a new saying. Right, so we're gallivanting yet again, Sandra.
Yeah, and a beautiful spring evening. Look at that. You can't really see from here, there's beautiful blossom all along the hedgerows. Anyway.
Second night in a row, and we're off out for a Chinese meal, which I've mentioned previously, a place called the China Rose in Mablethorpe, which is, I don't know, 25 minutes, half an hour from the Nurseries. What's he doing? Oh, that's called the Knob. It's just literally on a 45-degree bend. So hope the registration number was on that. Idiot. Yeah, so the normal car park we normally park in at Mablethorpe, I think, has been done. But last night, sorry, the pub we were at, we didn't get all the footage in because there was a problem with my microphone on this camera, and it was best described as an experience, Sandra?
It was lively.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you keep talking about this Jeremy Clark's experience. I've not seen it. All I know is like this chap is there calling out the bingo numbers, and we couldn't really make out a word, could we? To be quite honest, it was like, so yeah, wow.
Well, one does the bingo caller, but we ended up with a family on the table next to us, and
well, they seem to know the bingo caller.
Who knew the bingo caller, and within 10 minutes they were 3 feet away from me, and within 10 minutes they'd encroached on our space, and his arm was on my table. And anybody that watches Clarson's Farms, it's Gerard, the guy with the accent you can't understand. It was like very mumbo jumbo. Anyway, we lived, we survived, and we were able to tell the story. Right, let's finish this off here and get into Mablethorpe. I might leave my GoPro actually on go, ready to film. We've just had one car approach us on the wrong side of the road, and another boy racer who's just driving like an absolute plank. So the other day outside the Nurseries on the main road, there was a speed camera van parked up, and there has been a number of pretty bad crashes on this road, but we've just 3 we've had in the last 5 minutes.
Well, 40 miles an hour.
Yeah. So he's just overtaken. There's another van coming. We're doing over 40. Right, so the car park we're in, apparently is no charge after 6, and there's 2 camper vans and 3 motorhomes here, so I'm assuming they can do overnight parking. I'm not sure.
It says it can be used by cars, vans and motorhomes.
Yeah, anything for no overnight parking? Right, a person use any part of the parking place or a movable dwelling in a parking space for sleeping liable to prosecution. You'll get the knock on the door and be prosecuted. Sorry, and toilet attended toilets as well. The toilets are open. So obviously I'm guessing the people here are just going to wing it and take the punt. So it's more, I think it's more of like a coach car park. Evidence of the rain.
Still.
It feels like a distant memory. So the restaurant we're going to now, if you spot it from the outside, it looks rubbish, absolute rubbish, but it's a real hidden gem inside. Beautiful, isn't it? And
the food's lovely.
yeah, and then the last time we actually ate here, the actual food was really good. So fingers crossed for a good experience, I hope. For those that know Mablethorpe, the car park we've gone is just past the co-op, which is just down from the factory shop. So we used to park over here, but it's don't know what's gone on. My car park's gone.
It's already gone.
Yeah. And where we're going to is just 5-minute walk into town. Did you have a drink here last time as well? Did we stop off? Have we had a drink in a Mablethorpe bar?
Isn't it that one on the corner?
I can't remember. I'm not going to where we went last night. It's quite pretty, isn't it? Winter pansies. Right, we're very close now. Right, so last time we were here, not here at this restaurant, but in Mablethorpe to eat, we ate at Gerardo's. And that was, right, yeah, nice. I think we got in there. That was really good.
Friendly staff.
Yeah, and that was another Italian. Right, so again, from the outside, this just looks rubbish. It doesn't look anything to what it's like inside. So let's go in, and we have been here before. Right, so back in, I saw that. So we're sat by the window today.
It's daylight. Last time it was dark, I think.
Right?
Daylight.
It is daylight.
It's dark last time.
And delve into the menu. Can't remember what you had last time. So for starters, last time we had a mixed platter, which was chicken wings, spring rolls, spare rib, sesame seed, and seaweed, and then we had a main. But today, what we're actually going to do, we're going to do the easy option, and we're going for a set meal for two, which is £20.60 each. That one. And for myself, I'm going to wash down with a pint of San Miguel. And what are you having, Sandra?
Jasmine tea.
Who?
Jasmine tea.
Is there any willow warblers on the way here? Willow warblers. Ah, you got teapot, Sandra? Happy?
Yeah.
I am partial to a spare rib. I love spare ribs. Oh, there you go, yeah, a little bit more. No, yeah, that's fine, yeah. Right, so I don't think Sandra wants to comment, but the best one we just had was, as we're leaving, a lady, so just come in a little bit off the pavement, proceeded to leg it up the stairs with her boobies going bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. She saw that I was walking downstairs, she grabbed hold of her boobs and goes, "Oh, it's a restaurant, I'm still in my pyjamas." So that was going on, and to be honest, that was not a very good experience, was it?
It was like, well, not even remotely close to the food we had last time, was it?
No, so the vegetables and content was pretty fresh. The soup to start off with was, yeah, that was fine, that was hot, that was okay. Apart from some muppet went and dropped the salt pot in the soup. Don't do that. The starter was alright. The ribs were pre-cooked once you were eating them, and were definitely warmed up in a microwave. The barbecue sauce was pretty nondescript. The spring rolls I didn't find were very tasty, and then the mains when they came were lukewarm. at best.
That was the biggest problem.
Yeah, and then waiting to actually pay the bill then took another God knows how long, because they only had one iPad that was being served. So yeah, sorry, what is it China Rose? China Rose. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was a thumbs down.
What happened?
Yeah, last time we came, amazing, hot food, great food, good service, quick service, brilliant, absolutely fantastic. I know it's a bank holiday weekend, but that's there's no excuse for that. We may come back, but not when it's in season.
Well, whenever the chef comes back, they can actually go.
Yeah, so that was mediocre. Scores out of 10, probably a 4, or maybe even a 3. Right, Sandra's panicking that she may have food poisoning.
I really am.
Right, let's watch out for the boy racers everywhere on this place. This. So we're just upstairs, and yeah, you know
A couple of bars on the left, or do you want to head straight back?
No, we'll find a bar. You know, these sort of 20-year-olds with the souped-up cars that got little willies and things. They put their foot down, it'll make the willy grow. There's lots of them about. Plonkers. Anyway, it's good to be back in Mablthorpe, isn't it, Sandra? Right, karaoke, Sandra.
What are they thinking though? It's a mystery.
It's what? Toya. All right. We've done it again, haven't we?
I think Atlantic Bar are better thinkers.
They need me on X Factor.
Don't say it's fantastic anyway.
Here we go. Sandra's gone to the bar to go and get another pint. Oh, it's quality tonight. They do run. They do run. What do they do? Right, Sandra, are we rolling or wowling? Wowling. What do you do? Wowling. You see, Sandra, you know.
While you were in the toilet, you missed the guy playing pool. He sat on a table, tried to do a behind arm shot, and completely missed.
Well, yeah. I want to take you out, you know, over the lovely Easter bank holiday weekend. You've got no idea how lucky you are to have me and how I spoiled you on a Saturday. Had a good quality Chinese meal. Entertainment afterwards. We may possibly have edited some of the clips previous to this until we get home. I'm not too sure quite whether we're going to do that. That was interesting, wasn't it? There was a baby. How old would you say the baby was?
6 months, maybe?
6 months, I'll even say less than that.
Maybe less.
There was a baby in there that was being passed from post to pillar. And he was like, forget past the duchy, he was past the baby, wasn't it? Anyway, that was just another night in.
Well, at least, well, I suppose I might know, but it involved disco karaoke, pool, past the baby, and other things.
Just be careful, because this car's going to potentially run us over. I think he's letting us out, before we die. There we go, right. So what was it again? Disco, karaoke, pool,
and pass the baby.
Pass the baby and karaoke. Not necessarily in that order. Well, I sometimes get lost.
I did say to you, Neil, I said, do you not remember we went in there before and it was full of children? You're like, no, it wasn't that one.
Yeah,
that was the other one with the pool table. And we got in and of course it was the same one. I used to be the one with the bad memory. You used to have bad memory.
Yeah, but the children have gone home tonight. There was just a baby left.
There were children. There were definitely still children.
Right, is it going misty, or is that my glasses just need cleaning? Right, we were going to stop filming at this point, but I was looking in the distance and they look like no parking cones of an epic portion. And it's Sandra's just sitting around. What? Go on.
There's just an insane number of bollards that we're looking at the moment. We think it's meant to be like a pedestrian walkway, but it's seriously OTT in a big style.
The GoPro may not pick this up. Let me just try and swing you round and just comment below on your thoughts on the
co-op bollards.
Lots of words. Hang on. Watch this. You know, I've got nerves to jump over the wall. Sod it. Right. I've got to do the walk at the bollards. This is the co-op store in Mablethorpe, and these bollards are actually height-wise. Oh, they're plastic. They're yeah. I'm guessing some drivers may have less driving skills, and we've experienced drivers tonight. This is the most insane amount of bollards ever seen anywhere in my life. Just check this out. Hang on, here's Sandra. Hang on. Just
Why? Like, why?
Right, to my viewer that's OCD on cones being coloured, right? Observations. Oh yeah, yep. Hang on. So all perfectly lined up. Yep. Co-op man now putting the bollards on. Yeah, and then oh. And there's another one. Oh, there's one down there as well. Yeah. Do please come to. Oh, and there's another one.
What?
It's a baby and toddler one. I don't know.
Who are these though? So is this one?
Anyway, come on, Sandra. Let's get back to the car. Oh, hang on a moment, there's more bollards outside the co-op. They're actually higher than the A boards. Just stand there, go on, lean over the bollard. Lean over the bollard and say hello.
You're not going to miss it, I suppose.
Currently, I nearly fell over a bollard, but... Come on, let's get back to the car. I need sanity. Take me back to sanity, Sandra. Oh God, now it's gone bloody windy and cold as well. So when we started the vlog, we were talking about this car park with motorhomes and camper vans not being allowed to stay overnight. And here we are, a few hours later, and they have all gone. So it looks like it's you can stay here all day for several hours. So there are toilets and things like that, but yeah, nobody is doing overnight here because they're liable to prosecution.
It's not barriered overnight or something.
Oh God, we're not locked in. We can go back to the bar and join in the karaoke, Sandra. Come on, let's rock and roll to a bit of Status Quo. So the morning after, the night before, and the Chinese. So grey but dry and bright. So let's get the day started going, open up, and get today's departure list ready to go. Right, I am rubbish at remembering names, and a massive apology for this. It's been a very busy few days. We had somebody staying with us who picked up that we'd had a number of tools go missing over winter, and he has gifted us a number of items, which I'll show you. But one of the things that definitely went, so hang on a moment, I'm talking to myself, hang on a moment. Right, so I'm randomly talking to myself in the gallery, talking about tools, which I'll come to in a minute, and I've got this lovely couple here. Come and introduce yourselves. Who are you?
Morning, Lynn and Bob from Essex.
And was it 2 days ago you came?
We came 2 days ago, we arrived,
yeah. And have you had a good stay with us?
We've had a fantastic stay. Recommend it to anybody. Peace, quiet, and the lovely Neil.
And it never rains in the nurseries, does it?
Oh, no, never rained. Never rained. No rain. No rain.
And as I'm recording this, it's Easter Sunday morning.
It is.
And obviously, they've just witnessed that Pop has risen.
Pop has risen,
Yeah.
and Pop's wife has been and laid eggs.
Yeah.
So we're waiting now for the happy event.
Exactly. I believe the incubation period for these eggs are about 2 weeks.
Oh, so we've got to come back.
So you have to come back or keep watching the vlogs. And
I'll keep watching the vlogs.
Yeah, you'll see the new parrot that's going to be joining us.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Well, I think we might have to come back.
I think that's good.
I think we'll have to book and come back. If
Perfect.
you fit us in, Neil. Be lovely.
It's great to have
Happy
mad
Easter,
campers with us.
everybody.
Happy Easter. Good shout. Thank you ever so much. There we are. Right. Yeah, tools that went missing over winter. One of the main ones was we had a couple of pairs of Moleys, and they all went missing. So thankfully, the Moleys can go back in, which have come. And I've got 3 or 4 pair of those, and another adjustable spanner, which is wonderful. Some long nose pliers. So that goes into my quick grab toolbox. And then I've got another box here, which is bought, which is fantastic. And I've got a massive selection of spanners. So a mega thank you. And I can't remember your name, but a mega thank you for doing that for us. That's really appreciated. Right, so I was just saying earlier, it's the morning after, the night before the Chinese. That wasn't a very good Chinese, and yeah, we survived. So did you get food poisoning in the end?
It didn't settle that well, but
yeah, that was all right. Yeah. I've just done another thank you. Another thank you to people that are staying with us currently on pitch number 11, who came over and saw Sandra yesterday and bought us some gifts. What have you got, Sandra?
I did. So there's a lovely cream egg Easter egg. Thank you very much.
That's for me. I love that one. Thank you. That's the first time you've ever bought me an Easter egg. That's for Sandra. So yeah.
So it's the Guinness for me then.
No.
If you're having the Easter egg, I'll have the Guinness.
Hang on a minute. I'll do you a swap. You can have that. Sandra can have the egg, and I'll have the Guinness. Thank you for the Guinness. I'm going to put them in the fridge. Sandra's going home today.
Really kind thought. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and I'll put those in my fridge in the van.
There's something for Rasher as well.
Rasher treats.
And she has tried one of her Easter treats this morning already.
There we go.
She enjoyed those very much. So
spoilt again. So we will go and try and come over to find you and come and say a proper thank you as well. So just in case we missed you, we just wanted to do that now, didn't we? Brilliant. Thank
Happy
you.
Easter.
Yeah, and I need to go and see some people in the motorhome down there as well. Yeah, happy days. Easter Sunday morning. Like I love seeing the camp. The beauty of Easter Sunday is the way people chill out and relax, and they've got all the lounges out, and it's a very chill out day. You don't do any work on Easter Sunday, do you, Sandra? Oh, good morning. What are you doing?
Good morning.
I thought you were praying. Are you on your knees, Sandra?
I'm painting this fence. You told us we had to paint immediately, otherwise you're going to kick us off us.
That's it again, Mazzy. Every time I see you, you've got a paintbrush in your hand recently.
This fence is bigger than you think.
It's a whopper. Yeah, it's an absolute whopper.
Won't be doing it again.
No, he'll last. Does a good job. Another nice day. Never rains, does it?
Yeah.
No, it's been nice. It's been nice.
Let's just be honest with your viewers. Come on, it always rains at the nurseries. It hasn't stopped raining.
No, it rains on a Thursday. I'm really pleased about Pop as well, rising and everything like that. He's really happy.
All right, yeah, that stupid inflatable
What's happened
parrot.
to Pop?
Still alive, apparently.
He's got an egg.
Oh, is he?
Well, the missus had laid an egg. Yeah, he's got the nest at the top, and he's up a tree now. And apparently, it's 2 weeks incubation.
2 weeks.
Yeah, and I'm sorry about your paddling pool, Dan. It's going.
It's got a hole in it.
Yeah. It's a bit like Pop. Right, Sandra, should we keep on plodding? So Sandra's going to say hello and goodbye.
Yeah.
So she's going
Oh, you with Sandra?
she's going to church
Yeah.
and then going home.
Going up this afternoon.
I was going quick then.
Oh, you're going to church here?
Yeah, silence. Yeah.
Are you going?
No, I'm working. You can do a Sandra give you this if you want to go.
No, I'm not religious, but I know Sandra likes a church.
Yeah. There we are, right.
Is it open on a Easter?
Easter?
Yeah.
The big Easter service.
Easter on the Christian calendar is bigger. It's a bigger day than Christmas Day.
Really? I
Yeah.
thought most shops are shut at Easter, aren't they? I thought
Yes, they are on
church would be.
Yeah, on Christmas Day.
Churches are open, yeah.
I'm joking.
Yeah, you really. Mazzy, I look forward to seeing the Easter egg, seeing what Dan's got you. I'm sure he's got you a great big Easter egg, hasn't he?
Yeah, it was lovely. Thank you, darling.
You're welcome. Yeah.
Don't make him look bad.
I've bought Sandra 2 this year.
I never get one.
I've just got you the.
Normally.
I got you a Kit Kat one. I bought you a unicorn, and I got you just giving you another one this morning.
To make up for all the other years.
Yeah, something like that. Right, come on, let's keep going.
Safe journey.
Thank you, yeah.
Sandra, it was lovely to meet
I don't see you
you.
before I go, yeah.
Just going for a week.
Right, so we're in the cafe with. Don't call them Mark and Diane. Don't. I can't. I'm going to get so confused now over this. It's going to be a very long year. So yeah, we've got Bill and Ben over here, and Mark's just been doing some hot food. We're grabbing, and these sausages apparently Lincolnshire local-ish. Lincoln's finest sausages. I'm going to tuck myself into here. According to Killer Dave. Happy to see Pop the parrot doing well, and had somebody call in earlier about what they saw outside the facility blocks this morning. Quite remarkable, isn't it? That right, okay, on to the next stage now. We've got a plan. In life, always have a plan B. I've got a plan. We've definitely got a plan. Alright. That's Ben and Claire. Always have a plan. Definitely have a plan. So these mowers, as somebody can see, brumming. Unfortunately, they're both now declared, they've both got pronouns. So I was having a chat with them before, and we've decided to give them an identity that some of you viewers out there will be able to relate to if ever you come down. So instead of saying like the yellow Polo and the orange mower, the Husqvarna or the Stiga, they've now got pronouns. I want to introduce to you Ben the mower and Claire the mower. Ben and Claire. So if you're ever here and you see us out on the mowers, about on the site or anything like that, do make sure you come and say hello to Claire and Ben, the mower men. Hey, beautiful day. Morning.
Here we go. We've got Tom and Johnny 5, look, they've got a close relationship together. We have.
You got who?
Mike from Keeper.
So come forward. Who have you got? Right, John. So I normally do my washing up. Anybody that watches my vlog, I wash up once a week. And since Sandra's been here, I've used one mug, Sorry. The campsite wood. All these are sold. I have some of these in the shop. They're sold. I use 1 mug, 1 teaspoon, and that mug and teaspoon lasts me a week, and I use a plate. And then Sandra comes and says, I need to do the washing up. Shocking. Did you find the washing up liquid alright, Sandra?
No.
And there's a trauma to where the washing up liquid was. We know where it is now, don't we?
We do.
Wine glass?
No.
Marvellous. Anyway, Sandra's washing up. So how was church?
It was good.
It was good. All okay. Yeah. We'll have a chat before Sandra departs, because she's going home shortly.
Very friendly, so I might go back again when I visit sometime.
Well, if you move up here, that could become your local church. You could become a volunteer doing tea and cakes for the parishioners. Did he try and recruit you while you were there?
No. I've only just arrived. Oh, no, they're very nice.
They were very nice. Excellent. Thank you, Sandra. Right, so Sandra is soon about to depart. Very soon. And how's your stay been?
It's been really nice. Yeah.
All been good?
Really good. Good fun, yeah. Really good atmosphere on the site. Enjoying themselves, and nice and chilled, and nice trips out, yeah.
Had a good lot of people on as ever. The nurseries, fantastic people that stay with us. So when are you next up? Are you up for the May bank holidays next, possibly?
Probably the early one, but obviously the coronation one, I'm doing my Ring for the King thing at home.
Oh yeah, has Sandra told you you're ringing for the... Is anybody else out there ringing for the King? Sandra's actually going to ring for the King.
On the 6th of May.
I've got a video of you singing My Ding-a-Ling.
At a time to be determined.
What?
I don't know what you're on about, but I'm still talking about Ring for the King.
Yeah, I'm talking about...
Don't know what time yet.
I'm talking about my ding-a-ling, your ding-a-ling, I want you to play with my ding... I've got a video of you and Jean Taylor. Probably quite drunk one night, because you're holding a torch and you're getting really excited and you're singing My Ding-a-Ling. Those of a certain age will remember the song My Ding-a-Ling, will have a clue of what we're talking about. Yeah. So... I think we'll wrap this one off here. So as I say, it's a bit of a messy up one with our meal last night. That wasn't the most best one, but it was still an experience. And the karaoke last night was another experience. And then waking up in the morning and have the experience of Easter eggs and presents and parrots that have risen from the dead.
So thanks again for the little gifts from various people. Really appreciated.
So Sandra's going to go home with a DJI Osmo camera, and I am possibly going to buy myself another vlogging camera. So I've got a spare, so I'm not too sure whether I'm going to go for another Osmo or not. I'm waiting and seeing. Bit of research next week or so. So, done to say goodbye to everybody, and we need it. But you know, at the end of it, I always say, "I'll see you on the next one," and I've been saying that for years. Everybody says that. I need a new saying. If you can think of something to say at the end of a video that doesn't say "I'll see you on the next one," please let me know. What can we use, Sandra? Go on.
I'll tell you what I used to do with my dad, if you like.
Go on then.
I used to say, he'd say to me, "See you later, alligator," and I was supposed to say, "In a while, crocodile."
Those of a certain age, every parent said that. Maybe we should...
Or you could say what my uncle used to say.
Go on.
He used to say, "Toodaloo."
Toodaloo. Yeah, toodaloo. Toodlepip.
Toodaloo.
Maybe we need to go... That's all, folks. See you on the next one.